Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. We are absolutely positively playing what is the future of Control in GOAT format. Some of you may actually recognize some of the pieces of this deck from the vlog that I put out in one of the live matches that I recorded a little bit of. This is Lamb Slam. This deck was passed to me in Livonia, and the idea behind the deck is you want to have a really big turn one play. You want to be able to set Guardian Sphinx or activate Hand of Nethys effect, something like that on turn one by using Soul Exchange or Stray Lambs. Obviously, the Hand of Nethys can't be used with the Stray Lambs, but Guardian Sphinx can. Hand can be used on turn one with a Soul Exchange, taking your opponent's monster as the tribute. But once you get your Guardian Sphinx down on turn one, it can be pretty hard for a lot of decks to beat this. If they don't have a knock, that's great. If they do have a knock, we do have a few protection spells here with a couple copies of Spell Shield type 8. But that's kind of what the deck's looking to do. Past that, it's just kind of a sweet little control deck. We do have 2 copies of Moth. We have 2 copies of Summoner Illusions because it's really sweet and also really good with Soul Exchange. And we've got tokens everywhere. We've got 3 copies of Scapegoat, 2 copies of Stray Lamb. So Summoner of Illusions looks to take advantage of that. We do have an Apprentice Magician here that can get Summoner of Illusions. It cannot get Summoner of Illusions. Apprentice Magician can only get Magician of Faith and Hand of Nethys, but we thought that this was powerful enough to have it in the deck. We are missing out on Old Vindictive Magician. That is a card that we definitely talked about, but there's just not a whole lot of room in the deck, and there are a lot of cards that could obviously be included in this deck and be very good. Old Vindictive Magician is one of them. BLS is one. Second Tsukuyomi. Creature Swap. There's just a bunch of cards that could be included here, but the space is very, very tight. If you want to play around with BLS in the deck, I really wouldn't fault you for that. Same with Old Vindictive Magician. I mean, if you all want to take this deck, work on it, let me know what changes you would make. That'd be great. But I'm going with the list that I was passed, so that's why some of those cards are not included here. Kind of got off on a tangent, but we do have our Sacred Phoenix package. I love this card, so I'm really happy to play it here. We have 1 copy of Kaiku, and this may look a little bit out of place with the rest of the deck, but we were talking about it a little bit, and this card is actually really, really good with your turn 1 Guardian Sphinx play. So if you have the Guardian Sphinx here, you just keep bouncing their monsters over and over, and it just clears a way for Kaiku to get in. So now you've got the flip initiative, and you're just taking care of your opponent's graveyard, so it can be very, very hard for Turbo specifically to beat that combination. Past that, we've got some good cards. We've got Breaker, Sangan, Sinister Serpent, a Tribe, and a Tsukuyomi. And for the spells, we've got 3 full copies of Scapegoat, as well as 2 Metamorphosis for our control package. Of course, we do have 3 copies of Soul Exchange, 2 copies of Stray Lambs, a couple of Noblemen of Crossouts, and then just some really good one-ofs. For the traps, we've got 2 Spell Shield type 8, card that I've softened my stance on specifically because of this deck. It was really, really good in the test matches that we were playing. And then we've got Call of the Haunted, Mirror Force, and a Ring of Destruction to round out the main deck. Getting to the side, something that I had no input on, but happy to play. We've got 2 copies of Berserk Gorilla, love this card. 2 copies of Hysteric Fairy, which I don't know if I've ever actually played on the channel. It'd be kind of wild if I haven't played this in over a year of the channel's existence, but I don't play this card very often at all, but here we go. I do like it, so happy to have it in the side here. We got 1 Asura Priest, a Jinzo, a couple of Mind Cons, a Book of Moon, a Swords, 3 full copies of Royal Decree, and a couple of Threatening Roars. So that's the deck. Hopefully we can do some sweet things. Let's get out onto the ladder. All right, we've got our first match here. I'm going to look a little different for this match only. I was actually already editing the video. There was something wrong with the video for the first match, so here we are. I'm doing it again. Get to go first. Ah, no Stray Lambs. So unfortunate. All right, I think I've got Spell Shield. So I've got Soul Exchange too. All right, that goes pretty well with our Guardian Sphinx. I'm actually just going to summon out Kaiku, I think, and set the Spell Shield. Pass the turn. Protected against Snatch here. We're protected against Knock if we are able to get our Guardian Sphinx down. Get to gain 1,000 from an upstart. Thank you, opponent. All right, Thunder Dragon coming on down. Could definitely be a Chaos Turbo deck over here. Gonna set monster and a back row and a pass. Okay. Sounds good to me. Now, ooh, Graceful Charity. The only real reason to wait on this is Sinister Serpent, but I think I kind of just want to throw it off here. And then we have to make the decision of, do we want to, like, soul exchange for the Sphinx? I think so. But we'll see what happens here. Get us some draws. Apprentice Magician. Hand. Ooh. Okay. That works really well with soul exchange too, but I think we're going to get rid of Apprentice Magician. And I might get rid of this Heavy Storm. I've got Moth to get it back. But I guess if I have Guardian Sphinx, I don't really need Knock. Okay. Sure. We'll get rid of the Knock. And I'm just going to Soul Exchange. Dark Mimic level 3. Love to see it. Set this Guardian Sphinx. Can't attack, of course. And I'm just going to pass the turn. I love Dark Mimic level 3. Big fan of the Dark Mimic line. Ooh, nice little Emissary of the Afterlife. Okay. Well, this is not the Chaos Turbo deck that I was prepared for. I'll flip up Guardian Sphinx here. Opponent will take 800. If they have Snatch Steal, we have Spell Shield for that. So not too worried. Would be very worried otherwise. Probably would have just gone with like the safer play of knock your monster, attack with Kaiku if that was the case. Oh, they don't have anything? Okay. Start the turn. Oh, we draw another knock, so I guess I'm glad I pitched knock, right? Do I want a Heavy Storm? We'll get rid of our Spell Shield. But it's kind of okay, right? We get in a huge attack. We can set this Moth. Maybe redo Heavy Storm? Okay. Sure. Let's slam down this Heavy Storm here. We get to send this Emissary pack back to hand too. I'm definitely not the best at these style of decks. We're gonna set Kaiku, that's fine. And we're gonna set Emissary, and that's also fine. Okay. So the Book of Moons didn't actually do anything. I guess I could have negated one with Spell Shield. Whatever. Yeah. I think I'm okay with Guardian Sphinx being in face-up attack. I could sack it off to go get a dude, but I don't really think I need to do that. Let's just send that Emissary back to hand, please. And I'll flip up Kaiku. And we'll get in there for 3,500. Pretty nice. Get lethal in the next turn with this little Moth attack here. Activate the Kaiku effect. Get this dark out of here. Get this light out of here. And we know we have Emissary and... yeah, I'll just set Moth. We have Emissary and double Thunder Dragon in hand. So we've got 3 cards that we know we don't really care too much about. All right, opponent's going to flip up the Moth here. That's fine. Could get back heavy, but hey, the opponent's just going to concede. We'll take that too. Pretty sweet deck from the opponent over here. We've got Emissary. We've got Dark Mimic level 3. We've got some Thunder Dragons, so I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. We had double Book of Moon. I might just run it back, honestly. I guess Asura Priest, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm just going to run it back. Sure. Let's run it back. We get to do a little Guardian Sphinx flip. It's already been a good one. A nice little Pot of Greed Moth hand. Okay. Would love to see a Spell Shield to help protect that. Thunder Dragon coming down. Oh, we're only adding 1? Oof. That sucks. All right, Guardian Sphinx. We have the Soul Exchange. Let's go. Call of the Haunted. All right, we get to see 2 more cards. We can still find the Sphinx here. Or a little hand. Hand of Nethys would be pretty awesome here. But we'll throw down this Pot of Greed to start off. Summoner of Illusions. The Guardian Sphinx. Okay. Oh, man, we're just going to get eaten alive by Knock here. We sure are. But, I mean, I'm going to do it. Okay, we're doing it off of a Dark Mimic level 3 again. Awesome. I'm going to set Call of the Haunted in case like a Knock doesn't come down and they find a way to kill this Guardian Sphinx. This is super duper greedy. Oh, they don't have anything. Oh, they don't have it. Let's go. I kind of want to summon Kaiku too. They do have Dark Light online. Yeah, if they torrential here, it's okay with me. So without Kaiku, we're just having some fun here. This is Greed City. I guess there's no reason to attack this into a Mirror Force. So yeah, we'll reset the Guardian Sphinx. And we'll attack with Kaiku. If they Mirror Force here, that's fine. Yeah, awesome. We lose the Kaiku, we just call it back. Get on in there, Kooks Majooks. Alright. Deal a nice little 1800. Banish the monsters. Get those out of here. And we will pass the turn. So Chaos is offline. We assume the opponent has 2 more Thunder Dragons in hand, as well as a monster that they set last turn. How about another little Sphinx? Could Soul Exchange this one too. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just flip up Guardian Sphinx. We'll send this monster packing. Torrential. Now they have the Torrential? Okay. I mean, this is fine, right? I can just set him off here. Yeah, get back Pot of Greed. All is well. We have Soul Exchange. I could get greedy and set Summoner of Illusions, but I think I'm just going to set them off. Pass the turn. I guess the reason to keep Moth around would be because of the Metamorphosis, but I think this line's okay too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are in there. MST's not bad, but I'll just flip up the old Magician of Faith here. And I'm going to get back Pot of Greed. I don't need the other Soul Exchange, of course. Unslam this down. Oh, Sook? Ooh, and a Serpent. Alright, so how do I want to play this then? I could Sook down the Moth and attack. That's very powerful. I think I'm going to do that. Guardian Sphinx is very good, but just reflipping Moth over and over seems very juicy. Deco, that's fine. Set MST here. And yeah, don't need to do anything else. Tsukiyomi back to hand. Pass the turn. What do we got, opponent? Breaker. Okay, well, that's going to take care of the MST. That's fine. I've got like all kinds of options. And I get to see more cards. I could pick up the MST, but I'm just going to pick up Pot of Greed. Opponent didn't set anything last turn. Now, of course, they set a card immediately. That's okay. That's okay. Everything working out according to plan here. Slam this Pot of Greed one more time. We've got too many monsters in hand, but it's okay. Scapegoat. All right. Apprentice Magician to get us into another Moth. All right. I don't hate this. We kind of have an embarrassment of riches. We could Soul Exchange, set Guardian Sphinx. We could just meta for Tear. I think I want to do that. Just set our Serpent. Go ahead and meta. Grab a Tear. And we can just do this. Come on down, Thousand Eyes Restrict. And I will attack. The Mirror Force is already gone. Torrential's already gone, which is pretty good. Do I want to set Scapegoat? I think I do, just so I don't have to discard. But I don't know if I'm going to be activating it, honestly. I kind of don't want to lock my board up. I've already summoned, so I can't set the summoner or anything like that. Okay. We'll just pass the turn. Like, we've got Tsukuyomi going with this Thousand Eyes Restrict. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Jar of Greed. Cool. And yeah, we still assume the opponent has 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Which, I mean, Chaos Monster could be good here, but we can always tribute it off for Guardian Sphinx. Emissary coming down? Okay. No. Emissary going back to the hand. Okay. It's fine. Set a monster? Sure. I'll give that a good suck. Ooh, Spell Shield? So I could Soul Exchange. Take that monster, set Guardian Sphinx. Yeah. And then I can protect it with Spell Shield. I didn't get back my Serpent. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I think I'm going to go for this play because it's cool. Yeah, well, we'll Soul Exchange. Get rid of that monster. We'll see if it's Emissary. It is. Okay, that's fine. We'll set Guardian Sphinx. We'll set Spell Shield to protect. Oh, it's Exodia. All right. Well, we might get obliterated here. Hopefully not. I can't attack this turn, but that's totally fine. So, like, next turn, I can flip down Thousand Eyes Restrict, flip up Guardian Sphinx. I can attack him for 2,800. That's pretty good. Monster Reincarnation. That's fine. Yeah, get back Emissary. I'm okay with that. Set a monster. Cool. No back row? Yeah. Okay. Well, the opponent's going to be in a world of hurt here. Yeah, don't need to do anything with Scapegoat. Just making sure. I'll get back the Serpent this time. Sure, whatever. Serpent is not involved in any of my plans here, but that's okay. Oops. I meant to hit declare, not set. All right, set the Thousand Eyes, break her onto the graveyard, flip up Guardian Sphinx, send that monster back to your hand, opponent. And then we'll attack him for 2,800. All right, we've got Spell Shield. Unfortunately, I don't have another spell in hand because I set the Scapegoat, so I only have one mode of Spell Shield going right now. But I'll reset Guardian Sphinx, and I guess I'll flip the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Yeah, had to make sure to do that in the right order. We'll get the Tsukiyomi back to hand. We'll pass the turn. All right, opponent. You're going to need something good, or you are going to get Sphinxed. We didn't get to throw down any lambs. Did we lamb game one? I don't even remember game one. Game one was so quick. No, I don't think so. I think we did the Soul Exchange. Guardian Sphinx stuff. That's okay. I do like me some stray lambs, but oh, they only have 4? Oh no. I thought the opponent was slow rolling. It's like tank. Here's Exodia. We got 4/5 obliterated here. That's so funny. It's unfortunate that they couldn't quite get us with the Exodia. I would have been perfectly fine with that. I'm totally down to lose some matches to Exodia, but hey, we're gonna pick up this first one. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do any stray lamb stuff here, but we got all kinds of fun with Guardian Sphinx, so this deck's a whole lot of fun. Let's get you to that second match. All right, we're here with the second match against Robin Goblin. I do like that name. You get to go first. Okay. All right. Maybe a little turn 1 lamb slam. Draw the lambs. Slam the Guardian Sphinx. No. Not an amazing hand here either. I think I'm just going to set Summoner. Set Ring. Try to protect it. Seems good to me. Pass over the turn. Got some typage from the opponent over here. What do you got for me, Robin Goblin? Oh, thank you. It is certainly not me keeping Goat alive. I just happen to post videos. But I appreciate it. Trying to keep the work up. I'm a little behind where I want to be, but I'm not like actually behind. I'm still ahead on the recordings and everything, but I'd like to be a little bit more ahead if I could be. Opponent summons DD Warrior Lady. I'm just going to get that on out of here. Goodbye. You'll take 1,500, and now I can flip up Summoner of Illusions, take out my other Summoner of Illusions, and get out a Fiend Skull Dragon here so that it can stick around. Opponent's at 65. New plan? New plan? Yeah. Oh, man. This is tough. Fiend Skull's really good here if this is Warriors. Assuming that's not a Mirror Force or a Torrential set. Yeah, let's do that. We can always go into Guardian Sphinx off of like Snatch Steal or something, but I think this is like the only value I'm ever going to get out of this thing. See if we have any negates here. Nope. Okay. Well, let's get rid of our other Summoner of Illusions. And go grab... Where is it? The Fiend Skull Dragon. Which is a card that I don't get to summon very often, but it is the best one to get off a Summoner of Illusions generally. So let's get in there. And attack with Summoner. Is this okay? Alright. Get in for 2,800 here. Alright, we've got Snatch Steal to do stuff as well. We're looking pretty good. Need to pass the turn. Fiend Skull Dragon negates Summoner of Illusions, so it actually gets to stay. So I got a nice little free beater here. I don't know the defense on Curse of Dragon. Is it 1,200? Get a free Curse of Dragon here? I feel like I need to look this up. Blade Knight coming down. Okay. Yep. Attack over Summoner. That's okay. Got Snatch Steal for that if we want it. The defense on Curse of Dragon is 1,500. Okay. Noted. All right. We have Soul Exchange too. Wow. All right. So if Snatch Steal doesn't work out, we're looking pretty good here. Let's take that Blade Knight. Oh, do I tribute it for Guardian Sphinx? That's very clearly not a torrential, right? I guess I could set Moth and set these. And then absolutely die to a heavy storm. I don't think that's where I want to be, really. Let's just... No, I want to attack first. Damn. But I want to go for lethal. No, let's just attack first. This could be a Sakuretsu armor. Alright, opponent takes 16, they take 2,000, sounds good to me. Now I'll set Guardian Sphinx over the Blade Knight so they don't get to gain any life. Get that out of here. Set this. Pass the turn. Feels good. Feels good. After looking for the Curse of Dragon defense, I pulled up Streamlabs again. I was like, please say I hit the record button. Freed the Brave Wonder. It's pretty nice. I guess to take out Fiend Skull Dragon. Yeah. That's fine. Can't attack here. Or I guess it can. But it would not be... Oh, it's going to attack? Oh, boy. Well, enjoy your life points going to 0, opponent. Let's go. A nice little Freed the Brave Wanderer deck over here. Love that. All right, so we want these Berserk Gorillas, that's for sure. We probably want Jinza. We probably want these. We probably want swords. We can probably cut Knock. Guardian Sphinx, honestly, not at its best here. We can probably cut one of those out of here. The Summoner of Illusions can probably get out. I think Apprentice is still good because I think Hand is probably going to be excellent in this matchup. We could probably get rid of the Spell Shields since we're bringing in Royal Decrees. Can leave in these traps. I think that's totally fine. Is there anything else that we would want to change here? All these other cards are totally fine here. So yeah, I think this is fine. Let's see if we can pick up this game 2 or 3 here. A nice explosive start in that game 1. All right, game 2. Oh, pretty good. Love to see the Graceful Charity with the Sinister Serpent. I was already excited when I saw the Sand Gang, so I was like, ooh, that can get Sinister Serpent. Would love a Hand of Nethys here. Hopefully no Dust Shoot. Appears we are safe from the Dust Shoot. Let's slam down this Graceful Charity. See if this is all good. All right. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Let's get rid of Serpent for sure. And I probably don't need the Scapegoat, to be honest. Yeah, just get rid of the Goat. I think all these other traps are pretty good. And I think I'm actually just going to summon Sangan and attack. That seems good to me. I guess we don't really have any protection for Moth. But I think summoning Sangan, getting in there is totally fine. We can set up our back row here. If one of those is a Heavy Storm, I don't need to set Mirror Force. No, there's no need to set Mirror Force. Just set the chainables. If the opponent summons something, they want to attack Sangan, that's fine with me. If it's DD Warrior Lady, they want to trade 1 for 1, whatever, cool. That is A-okay. And since they hit, you know, our MST, we do have a ring to take it out. And since I do have the option of ringing, I think I will go ahead and ring here. Just keep my Sangan around. It can get like a Hand of Nephthys or something at some point, which can go really well with our Sinister Serpent and be really good. Plus, we're just pushing damage, being aggressive here. I don't hate it. Opponent's already at 55. Presumably, they're going to go to 45. Do I get Serpent here? Yeah, probably do. Sure. I always wonder if I need to play around the Trap Dust Shoot or whatever. I don't play a lot of Sinister Serpent decks. But I think it's okay to grab it here. And Serpent's really good in this hand. I think I'd rather just give up the Moth if the opponent has a knock here. That sounds crazy, but yeah, we'll set Moth. And I also think it's just a high upside play. Like, if the opponent doesn't have Moth here, fantastic. We get a Graceful Charity back with our Sinister Serpent in hand. But Sinister just going, you know, super well with Tribe, super well with Hand of Nephthys if we do get one off of the Sangan. Sounds good to me. Yeah, if their answer to Moth is an attacking monster, we've got Mirror Force. So go ahead and get rid of this Blade Knight. On to the Dueling Graveyard. Goodbye. Solemn Judgment. Okay. All right. Opponent playing with fire here a little bit. But we do lose our Moth, so we'll see. We've got lethal here with this Tribe. Oh, a Snatch Steal too. Oh God. Yeah, pretty good draws. I'm gonna lead on Snatch Steal. MST is gone. If they have a Dust Tornado, that's fine. Then I can slam down Tribe. But now if they have to use a Battle Trap on this, ooh, oh, they don't have anything. Oh man. All right, GG's opponent. I guess this is just gonna be a little bit of a short video, but hey, we got to see the power of Snatch Steal. No, we got what's it this week? We got to see the power of Summoner of Illusions, which is really cool, and we got to see Guardian Sphinx actually claim a victim, so that's pretty sick. Not Meme Deck Monday. Thought this deck was just cool, and honestly, this isn't a meme deck. Well, it's not a meme deck in the sense of some of the meme decks that we've played have gone super duper deep, like much deeper than this one. But yeah, that's going to be the video. A little bit of a short one here, but hey, it's a nice one. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.